Hey, welcome to Slick and Quick episode 3. We still got Abe here. This is our recording session. You might notice we're all wearing exactly the same thing. We could have pulled the old ruse and switched our shirts halfway through, but no, we just talked forever, so we got 2 whole ass episodes out of that. No half-assing. We got the Ron Swanson full ass. So enjoy.
Anybody eat anywhere good or any new foods lately?
Oh.
Yeah, let me fucking flip the switch, bitch. Come on, blew my eyes are. Holy shit.
Any new foods?
And I'm colorblind.
Are you?
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah. No, we had legendary conversation about Abe's colorblindness. Like I said, when we started playing Modern Warfare 2, before they
You
put
couldn't-
colorblind modes in games, Abe would just shoot his teammates all the time.
Thank
Like,
God that I
I'm
couldn't
fucking
play.
sniping this guy. Why is he dying? That's your teammate, Abe. That's
I
Tanner.
couldn't play. I couldn't play games where there was friendly fire. Like when we play
Yeah.
search and destroy with friendly fire, I could never do it.
Oh fuck!
Because like your team was green and the enemy team was red, and there was no differentiating colors for me in green and red.
Abe would try to make his whole team red in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Mhm.
He'd like pick his Dormammu color and I would just
Or I'd-
laugh. He'd
or
be like,
I'd-
don't
or
fucking
I-
say it.
Or I played Team Big just because like I knew they were the biggest character, so I knew who was me.
Yeah.
And if somebody picked like Dormammu or Hulk, I'd be like, "You fucking cunt."
You're a dick.
Wow, it's a bitch.
Oh.
But now everyone they abuse colorblind mode. Everyone makes things like yellow, and so it's like, "Yeah, you're welcome. I
Yeah.
did that for you."
Yeah, Abe died for your sins.
I died on that cross for you. Yeah.
Abe shot Tanner in the back in Modern Warfare 2 so many times so that you could have colorblind mode.
No, it was Blackout. The first night we played Blackout, and so Tanner gets downed, right? Like, and this is like before like there was any BRs. There was no Fortnite. There was no. Well, maybe there was Fortnite.
There was Fortnite. Yeah.
But like, you would think res would be like, you would hover over and it would say res. Like, okay, maybe it must just be left clicking because there's no interact. And I just
left click.
And I just
keep in mind, this is literally we downloaded Blackout. This is literally our first game, and like 5 minutes into the first game, Abe's like, Tanner, I'll revive you. And then in the corner of my screen, I just see Bladeface killed whatever. I don't remember if it's Jimmy or what his name was. Abe's just laughing uncontrollably for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, like I hovered over him like this, and I'm like waiting for it to say like E to revive or something like that. I'm like, I guess maybe it's just left click, like maybe it's just shot him in the back and he just fucking died.
Blackout had so many hilarious moments. That is still my favorite BR because not of how good it was or anything, it was just funny. Funny stuff would happen constantly.
There wasn't loadout drops, like you had to pick up scopes like PUBG and shit like that, but the weapons were actually good.
And for some reason, when the first came out, the like bloom on the sun was like 85 billion. So if you're ever running in the direction of the sun, you were just at a hard disadvantage.
Yep. You just
like it was just blinding you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the sun. The sun was insane.
Oh shit!
It was literally the sun. Dude, to answer the question though of eating food, I have not had any new food recently.
Nothing
and
new.
I thought
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know what I can eat that's new.
Yeah, me too. I'm not trying anything.
Oh, like new restaurant. So
Different
what
out of
did
the box.
Yeah, Abe, what did you have that was new?
Yeah, so I had something. So I had oysters for the first time like a week ago.
Oh yeah,
and they were delicious.
I know oyster. Is that where you like take the shell and then you like suck it out?
You fucking pop it open, and you fucking down the hatch.
You might have.
And
to
I was like,
you might have to shuck it. I think is what they call it, shuck it, just to like separate.
Yeah,
that's what I said. Just shuck it and then top off, and then just. And I'm like, this isn't. And I don't usually like soy sauce, but you throw a little soy sauce on there and shit like that. Like it was absolutely not what I was expecting. And then I also had octopus for the first time at the same time. Exactly what I thought octopus was going to taste like.
Yeah.
Did you go the Korean barbecue for that?
We had Anthony try octopus too.
It tasted like a fucking rubbery tentacle.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was rubbery 100%. If you left
there
it
was
too long,
there was there's no way to cook that not like in a smoker that would make me want to eat it.
The window for having it like the least rubberish is very small.
It tasted like I chomped it off of the fucking octopus's body. Like if he was flopping around and I just went,
It's basically like if you had a giant ball of rubber bands and you just took a chunk out of that.
Yep. But also like they put like if you had something in the fridge like a chicken marinade, you know how it gets like congealed and like fucking rubbery if you leave it in there.
Mm-hmm.
It tasted like they put that on the sides of the octopus leg, and then you chomped on it, and then that just kind of shot into your cheeks and shit, and then you wanted to like fucking, but it was so rubbery, it just
Choking it down.
went straight down your throat, and you're just like, oh. And while you're choking on that garbage, like the octopus leg went down, and you're just like, it's good.
Yeah.
Compliments to the chef. Satan obviously made this meal.
Yeah, that was
Satan
we had
delivered that to you.
And I'm sure
the
there's
devil himself.
somebody out there. Yeah, somebody out there could probably make it taste good, but like that's not like a fucking soft heated up meal. You know what I mean?
We had Master Chef Chrono cook it for Anthony, and it's going to be rubbery no matter what you do with it.
Yeah,
the puss is always rubbery.
I'd go for some more puss any day of the week.
Yeah, well, so
I usually have no problem eating the puss, but like that was some like Helen Keller.
You just gotta work at it on that puss for sure.
Yeah, you gotta get it going. That's for damn sure.
You could have thrown that on an F1 car and they could have fucking rode that for the rest of the laps.
Yeah, that was because when we had Korean barbecue for the first time, we talked about this on the bands.
Korean barbecue is delicious.
Yeah, we had Chrono made some octopus for Anthony. But you mentioned soy sauce. I remember Anthony. If you gave Anthony just a year's supply of rice and soy sauce, he'd be good.
Bro, that was so good.
Yeah. White rice. You know what? You know what's better than soy sauce? Is fucking ketchup. Mix it with fucking white rice.
White rice and ketchup. Like I like ketchup on a lot of things, but I've not tried that.
Are you in? Oh my god, it takes a shit on soy sauce.
Okay, and probably less SMG.
Throws soy sauce.
SMG, sodium, right?
Less submachine guns.
A little MSG is what you're thinking.
Oh, what did I say?
You said SMG.
You said submachine gun.
Submachine guns? No, wait. I meant Madison Square Garden. Is that the same?
Nope, you said SMG.
God damn it!
You got an MP7 with your fucking.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, there's definitely if you put ketchup on rice, there's definitely gonna be less SMGs in there.
Does it make it more classier if you put some ketchup on your SMG?
No, so like you could
ketchup
get,
on the SMG.
You could get instant rice. You know, like in college, it was like a few bucks, and you could get like a fucking one of those big boxes, right? And then you get like one of those big things of chicken from like Walmart. That was like another $5. And then just like a huge like 2-pound thing of ketchup that was like $2.
You get an SMG that shoots ketchup.
2 pounds.
Yep. Then I would just cook chicken and like a fucking couple cups of rice and throw some ketchup on it, mix it up. I had that for dinner for like months straight. White rice and ketchup is what's like a weird mixture that tastes good too, like scrambled eggs and hot sauce or something like that. Like people who have never had scrambled eggs and hot sauce or like even eggs and hot sauce in general, like, oh, that probably wouldn't taste good. No, it's delicious. Or
now I gotta try it. Son of a bitch.
You have to. It's and I'm not a huge fan of soy sauce, but that's just because like it's super salty.
MSG.
Yeah, well, but ketchup is super sugary, so like just get like the non-sugar ketchup. Well, actually, try it first with normal ketchup, and then you'll be like, "Oh, this is so good." And then when you realize, like, "Wow, I just ate 7,000 calories of ketchup because that's how much rice I made," you're like, "I'll get the sugar-free ketchup," and it tastes exactly the same. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think I've ever thought about how many calories I've eaten.
Yeah, well, you don't have to until you turn like 8. You're like, honestly, you're the most Asian Greek person in the world. Like you're now like. So Asian people are like from 20 to 60. Like, you know, the joke is they all look the same.
Yes.
And then when they turn like 61, they turn into like, you know, old Asian people.
He tried making this joke or this comment about Chun. We were talking about Street Fighter 6 and how she became a boomer.
Yeah, Chun-Li's old now. She's
And
she's
like
in
I
her
had to cut him
60s.
off because I knew where he was going. But
Yeah,
continue.
no, but she looks exactly the same until she's 61 or 71. Then she turns into a really old Asian lady person. But then they're from like 70 to 130. So that's when you might have to start learning, figuring out calories when you turn 61 and you
Mhm.
become an old person.
By that
Because
time, I'll be a robot.
because at 59 you will look exactly the same as you do now. Because you're a Greek Asian person.
The Greek Asian person. You
Yeah,
know, speaking of me being Asian, so when I was going to Evo in 2018, some of the people were flying out here and then driving with me. And when I went to pick up one of my friends, I g- I told him what my car looked like and everything. So I'm going to get him from the door. He's just like staring at me. I'm sitting here, I'm like, and he's just like looking at me like unsure. And then finally he comes over and he's like, I thought you were Asian because you're good at fighting games.
I remember you telling me that. I remember
I'm
you
like,
telling me
bro.
that.
Oh, so would you have more oysters again? Would you go back?
Yeah, I think oysters in.
What's the
I don't know how they. I think you just boil them, or I don't know
It's
how they're
gotta be a
prepared.
boil. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like because they're in the shell, like while they're. So basically, like around, I don't know, like it fucking tasted like.
Crack the shell, shuck it,
yeah,
and
what's
suck
Yeah,
it.
it's shuck it and suck it.
honestly, it was kind of like
HGDs.
if you had like a shell, right, and you put like a scrambled or like an egg in it, like you cracked an egg, and then you boiled that egg. That's kind of what it tasted like, but like salmony. You know what I mean?
That's a great description of it. Like 100% pictured it.
That's
Like
yeah, that's a great
that's
description.
that's the consistency of it. Like it was. I thought they were gonna be fucking. Oh, after having octopus. You know what I mean? I thought like
You
they were. I thought this oyster was gonna like go in the back of my throat and take my whatever this is. I can't remember what it's called, but
Uvula?
uvula. Yeah, I think that is right. Yeah, I thought it was gonna take my uvula and just go fuck you. But it was good. Like, and then I threw some soy sauce on it. I'm like, this is real good.
All right. When you left and you went home, were you feeling a little froggy? They say it's a natural,
Oh,
or not natural, but the
yeah,
aphrodisiac.
aphrodisiac. Yeah, I'm froggy at all times.
Oh,
So,
he's ready to
yeah,
leave.
yeah, that's
we're Greek.
yeah. The oyster doesn't do it. Yeah,
You need 1,000
For
of
me,
them
it's
just to.
always go
I
time.
I woke up yesterday and like my TV was like on a soft hum, and I'm just like, yeah. It's like I can feel it. I can feel the vibrations from here. Let's go.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
no, I didn't feel any different.
No.
Like no.
Yeah, the switch
The
is
worst
always
thing.
on.
So my wife, when we eat like sushi or stuff like that, like her tummy gets a little upset. So I knew like there wasn't anything gonna be happening.
Yeah.
So it's not like I went home and like threw the door closed after we put the kids to bed. I'm like, let's go. It was more like she threw on like some sweatpants and a sweatshirt and like laid under the blanket. I'm like, love you. And then I went on the couch for 4 hours. Like I
No fly
normally
zone
did.
that night.
Yeah, there was definitely not a fly zone.
No shuckling at home.
No.
What's the effort to eating ratio like? Because I like crab, but the effort
So
required to eat crab is
no,
way too high for me.
crab is it's 10 times harder. So
Unless you're Timmy. I need to get you guys a video of Timmy eating crab. He's like a
well,
fucking machine. He just
but Timmy's hands like so I have tiny fingers and giant palms, but Timmy's hands are like the size like two hands put together. His hands aren't normal human hands. Not even you. Like Timmy looks like he has a baseball
I
glove
thought
on
we were
both
just
of his
holding up
hands
our
at all
hands.
times. Yeah, we could do that too. But so think of pistachios, right?
Okay.
So like you pop open one pistachio, and if you don't do this, I'm gonna just blow your mind right now. You keep one top of the shell. So when you have harder pistachios to get in, you put that shell in like this. You know what I mean? Like let's say the other nut isn't quite open on like one side, you pop it in there, and then you just spin it. You know what I
It's like
mean?
a
Like
key, a
yeah.
pistachio key.
If you guys have never done this, like it'll make it so much easier. Just keep like one
You're
little shell
shucking
like
the
this.
pistachio.
Yeah, just basically you do this with all the pistachios. That's what you do with oysters. There a lot of them are usually easy. Just like it's almost like you don't even have to put any effort into it because if they're boiled for long enough, like they kind of go from like this to. But even if there's some like this, you just kind of like throw like the other side of the oyster and just go boop, and it goes ha ha, eat me.
Ah,
But no, crab is ridiculous. Like you fucking break it, and then this goes over here, but
it's,
it can't. It's got to go far enough away so you to pull this part out, and this part you have to stab like the
dude.
chef,
I'll tell you,
and then like
watching
you use his blood as lube to dig this out of the.
watching Timmy eat crab is the funniest thing I've ever seen. He doesn't say a single word. He is just locked in. It's just
I can see him with a bib on, just fucking
yes,
cracking
literally.
legs,
It takes
cracking
full
legs,
attention,
and
full
just
effort.
cracking legs, and just going
Dude, it
shuck.
It was like before I moved out here, his wife got him crab for his birthday. And like, dude, he for like literally an hour, he just sat there, just not saying a single word. Just he had like a pile of legs on the plate to the side of him, like this fucking tall. It's just like, you good? He's just,
So that's another one. Like crab is delicious, but
dude, the effort is too high.
Too much.
but and then also you better have a fucking popcorn vat of butter next to you,
Yeah,
because you don't just eat crab plain. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you have to literally just you throw it in your face, and then it just rubs down, and like the crab is
Yeah,
like a
crab is-
hot butter all
Because when
over
you
your
dip
face.
it in, like part of your fingers going in that butter, and then you go, oh.
oh yeah, it is a lot of effort. It's delicious when you get the butter on it, but it's not something I would like if I was going to like Red Lobster or something like that. Like I would wait for like the all you could eat shrimp and like get a bunch of those. It's like I don't need crab legs like
Yeah,
at
that's
any
dude.
other
I
time.
love shrimp. I'm like Bubba.
Oh, shrimp is the best. When Lindsay and I went on vacation like 4 or 5 years ago, went to South Carolina and Charleston, and we would just like go to these like rooftop restaurants on the main street. It's like, well, here's our menu, and it's just like 75 different kinds of shrimp. I'm like, I'll take that one and that one and that one. What's that come with? Oh, butter. I'll take that one. Oh, this one's on an Alfredo. Yeah, let's bring that over here. Shrimp is the best,
That sounds amazing.
especially when the tail's not when you don't have to take the tail off, and you
Mhm.
can just you can just be a fat fuck, and you're just like,
Yeah, yeah. When you don't have to, when you can just chomp them, that's great.
yeah.
There's this place called Oregano's, and it's like an Italian place, and they have this thing called the El Diablo shrimp pasta.
Ooh.
It's so good, dude. It's so good.
Is it spicy because it's El Diablo?
It definitely has a kick, but it's like I think I have a like pretty
Good tolerance. to
mid
spicy,
to
yeah.
high level tolerance, but yeah, it's like I'll feel the kick, but I won't be like I'm gonna die.
And see, there's a big difference between like the restaurants you go to have like let's say it's like a spicy wing or something, or a spaghetti bolognese challenge where it's just like, yeah, we threw like 17 ghost peppers in here. Enjoy shitting out your own asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like when it's spicy for a good taste, like that's my favorite.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
a good buffalo sauce or
When it adds to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just want flavor.
Yeah, I like spicy food. Like I put hot sauce on pretty much everything as it is, but when you got like the people who are like the chef in the back who's just like got gloves on and a fucking N95 mask, he's just like just cutting up
Yeah.
chili peppers. Yeah. Oh, is that why you have the mask on? Sure. I would
Just
love
in
to eat this.
right?
I would love to eat this.
She's like a hazmat suit. He looks like a Resident Evil boss.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
It's
fucking
like, how's the
nemesis.
T-virus going back there, Billy?
Nemesis is in the back with his fucking Trump.
Doors.
God.
Door.
Have any of you guys partaken in like a hot wing challenge?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we all have. That's good.
Yeah. I
was like, let's just all not say anything for like 10 minutes.
I'll start with the story because this will this is a great story. So we're in Missouri, my freshman year
Missouri.
of college. Yep. And we find this strip club. It's like 30-40 minutes from our hotel. And our next day has already been canceled because it's been just fucking shit pouring. Like the course is underwater. So we know like we don't have anything to do. So we drive 40 minutes to the strip club, and it looks like it's in a barn because it's like a barn. And we get in there.
It's a barn.
Hottest lady performing artists, like $1 drinks. Like it was like this is the greatest place in the world. So we stay there till like 2, and then we're coming home, and it's me and like a couple of the older guys on the team because one of them actually drove his car down there. That's why we got to go there. And there's like, hey, this is 24-hour like wing place. We can go there, and it looks even smaller but the same type of barn, right? It's like 3 in the morning, and we're like looking at the menu, and there's like this 6 ultra hot. It's this like 6 ultra hot wing challenge. It's like, finish these 6 wings, get your picture on the Hall of Fame. We look on the wall, and like there's like no pictures. Like, oh, maybe it's in the back or something like
It's
that.
brand new. It just started the
And,
other week.
and that's kind of what we thought too. But this is like a barn from the 1800s in this restaurant. That's what it looked like.
Okay.
And so I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll try it. And so like all 4 of us try it. And as soon as I took a bite of the first wing, and my lips they weren't like on like you could feel them swelling like this. Like, oh, I understand. The funny part of this story is one of our teammates is like a 350-pound like offensive lineman who got a college golf scholarship because he was also good at golf. He ate his 6 wings, my extra 5 wings, and then 4 more, and then just took a big picture of like a Polaroid and put it on the wall. He goes, "You're the first person to do this, not once, but like 2.5 times." And we're all just like puking, like shitting our brains out. And he's just like, "Yeah, they were pretty good."
Holy fuck.
But like you could,
they're pretty good.
when we ordered them and I could start smelling them 5 minutes after that, that's when I knew like, oh, they're fucking us. Like, like this is not what you want to do. But I've done like a normal like, buffalo wing challenge for like, how fast can you eat 50 wings, something like that. And if you eat them, you get like,
That sounds
I'm not
fun.
good at the time limit ones.
yeah. Yeah, you're not, but you for poundage, Zeke, you would be really good at that.
Yeah, I partake in Buffalo Wild Wing has their own blazing hot wing challenge.
Yeah, I've had those. They're hot, but they're not uneatable hot.
I got 5 into it, and it just became too hot. But like it was going good, and then like the third one.
Were they boneless or no?
No, they're bone-in.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and like
see, that's the difference. If they're boneless, if they're boneless, you can shove them in and just almost like you get them and just let.
That was like it was going great until like the 4th or 5th one, and it was just too much. It was just too hot.
Yeah,
I
once
did that.
Starts getting your mouth and lips, like you're fucked.
Yeah, I did like I went full like monk mode on it. I'm like, all right, I'm just not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna keep shoving them in my mouth, and we were good. The second I stopped though, boy, I was like, this was the worst idea of my entire life. Past Zeke is a fucking moron.
Yeah, you can't stop and be like, all right, give yourself a second, because it kicks in and you're just fucked. You just gotta go balls to the wall.
The worst thing was when I finished, I did.
Just like, anyone who's ever eaten something hot and does it.
I think I'm becoming the Human Torch. This is gonna be pretty cool, at least.
Yeah, I think now being old, I think I wouldn't do something like ghost peppery hot anymore. Like
hell no.
If I was gonna do a food challenge again, it would be like quantity of food. I mean, like if I can lose, like so whatever. Let's say like you have like there's one around us that's like 2 hours. Zeke, like this might be more of your time. Like, but it's 6 pounds of hamburgers. It's like a 6-pound burger. Well, that's just the meat on top of like the cheese and stuff, and 2 pounds of fries and a milkshake. And it's like $70, but if you eat it in under 2 hours, so under an hour it's free. Under an hour and a half, it's like half off. Under 2 hours, it's like a third off or something like that. I've never done it, but like I think if I was gonna do another food challenge, it would be quantity, not hotness.
That was when Timmy got married. A lot of Timmy references. Shout out to Timmy, apparently. A lot of Timmy references here.
What's up, Tim?
So
he's not dead, but like to say,
I was gonna say he was such a great person.
He still loves your goatee.
You're always in our thoughts.
So so after his wedding, some of his wife's family was in town, so he took them to like a pizza place downtown in the old Chicago, and they had like this thing that's like it was some like I forget what the size of the pizza was, but it was like you can have 3 people do it, and if you finish it in under an hour, it's free. So me, his wife's little brother, and Timmy are like, that's just a free pizza for us right there, and it was a free pizza. It was great. It would have been like $45 or something instead.
Yeah.
0.
Nice.
Now let me tell you, the bathroom was not in good condition that night. But that was a good free dinner.
Oh, the worst time you only have access to one bathroom.
Ooh, yeah. Food challenges are fun just in general. Like even if you fucking fail and you got to pay the $30 or whatever. Like there's no like more. It's like the biggest team sport in the world because
Yeah,
everybody
we're just
everybody
hyper
eats.
competitive.
Yeah,
And it's
everybody
just
eats. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Right.
Like everybody can fucking eat. You
Dude,
don't have to be fucking 7 feet tall to dunk. You don't have to be like a fucking great skater and scorer, or like you don't have to be an athlete. You're just like, no, I'm hungry. Let's see
yeah.
how hungry I am today. And then the guy next to you is like, I'm also hungry. Let's fucking go.
I should have just post COVID. I should have done like a bunch of eating challenges. I would just been like cleaning house because I'm like, because I
No,
like a
no
little bit
time
after
limit
COVID, I
eating.
didn't really have like my appetite was not. I would like eat once a day. I'm like, oh, this if my appetite stays like this, I'm gonna be saving a lot of money. And then my appetite came back, and I'm like, all right, I gotta go get 4 giants from Jersey Mike's right now.
Gosh, that was so fun. That's so
So my god.
Dude, speaking of eating challenges or hot challenges, our buddy Gimmicks, this dude is actually like immune to hot. So when we went to Vegas last 2 years, yeah, 2 years ago now. Wait, I don't know when it was sometime. I think it was last year. We're gonna say last year. We got this, someone got this like hot sauce thing, and it was like, so it was like from 1 to 12, and it got progressively hotter.
Mhm.
The sauce number 12 was just destroying, like no one could try it without dying. Gimmicks just like takes it, and he's just like, it doesn't have a flavor. And he's just unfazed completely. Like this dude is built like a fucking freak.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
If it's anybody, it's not surprising to me that Gimmicks doesn't have like
Dude.
taste buds.
It was because like our friend Chrono, he has a very high tolerance. He tried it, he was like dying. Gimmicks is just he's just chilling. He's just like, yeah, it doesn't have any flavor. It kind of sucks.
No flavor.
It's like-
So hot that's no flavor.
yeah, that's why it was like literally the thing was made just to be heat incarnate, and Gimmicks is unfazed.
Yeah, we should bring him to those like hot challenges.
Yeah, he would be chilling.
Yeah.
He'd be eating good. We went to, and you want to talk about speed? We went to dinner. I think it was Evo 2019. So there's like 11 of us, and I was asking everyone what they got. Like I'm just going around the table, like asking everyone what they got. I get to Gimmicks. His food's already gone. He ate his whole ass burger.
Well,
By
I
the
had
time
a
it took,
burger.
yeah, in the time I'm like, wait. He's just like, I ate already. Like, bro.
That I can understand. I'm also a largely fast eater.
It was like your story of making a sandwich post my Rocket League drinking game made,
Oh
where
my-
you did not eat the sandwich, you just unhinged your jaw.
I wish you had that like post like the Word file or whatever. I wish we could find that again.
I have a pretty good idea about it. I just remember I was making it with band-aids. And it's like, I think this is gonna be a bit much. And I'm like, well, I want to make sure we drink. And then just to give you, so Abe's drinking vodka, just to give you like idea of how bad this
They're
drinking
taking
game
like
was.
sips of
Yeah,
wine or beer.
I
and
had,
I'm drinking-
yeah, I had a 6-pack, and my 6-pack was gone in the first game. And I'm like, huh, I think I might kill Abe tonight.
I honestly
We
don't
played
think
for a few hours.
I've been that drunk in a long time.
For,
Wait,
a
this
game
was
of
a-
Rocket League is about 5 minutes also, so
Mhm.
I went through the 6-pack. Like I think I just got like a 6-pack of Reds or something, like just
Yeah,
something I'm chilling
it-
with. And it was gone in the first game. I'm like,
It was
I think Abe's gonna
basically
die.
it was basically like there's a ball on the field, take a drink. Like that like that's how fucking
Like you hit a crossbar if the opponent's score, if you get an
Rocket
assist,
League
if you get a
It
goal.
was
It was like
no,
literally anything that
a
happens.
crossbar was 2 shots or something
Oh,
like
the
that. You just
crossbar was
kept
finish
hitting-
your drink. That's
and
what it was.
and you just kept hitting fucking crossbars. Oh man,
Yeah.
that was fun. I mean, it
It's
wasn't a
just
fun
like, well, I'm
next
out of
day,
alcohol,
but-
guys.
Yeah, it wasn't a
Yeah,
fun next day.
we
but
could splice the aftermath of that into here too.
Yeah, that's too bad. Twitch took away all like the VODs. Like that was something.
Oh, it's
for a
still
long
there.
time.
I got the clip right here of the VOD is gone, sadly, but we have the aftermath at least.
Turkey, threw some lettuce on there. I don't even like lettuce on a sandwich. Ranch, fucking pepper jack cheese. Sitting there looking at me. Look at the clock. It's 5 a.m. and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be in trouble. I want to go lay in my bed. So I took one bite of the sandwich, which was the entire sandwich, and like swallowed it like a snake, like. Lindsay was so tired, she had no idea I came into bed. Woke up 14 minutes later because I looked at the clock. Most people drink cups of coffee. I drank 3 pots of it. Got my kids ready. Got them off to school and daycare. Lindsay, yeah, see you later. Take out something for dinner tonight for Tanner. Like, everybody left, and I just, like, sat down in a chair. I'm like, what in the motherfuck just happened?
Dude, you know what
So-
else?
what's up?
When Abe said like something, I think he said like give me a shell or something. I got a pitch. All right,
Uh-huh.
we get together. When we get together, we go to a go-kart place and we do IRL Battle Royale Mario Kart.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yes.
that
Imagine
sounds
we
great.
just have like a little plushie that we're just fucking ripping at each other.
Oh yes, the plushies
Oh.
are like those alligator skin faux
Yep.
dodgeballs.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
That would be so fun.
it would
I
just start
enjoy
with both of you guys just like ramming me into the wall and trapping me and murdering me because I'm like probably like
Oh,
a third of the size.
We would flip your fucking cart over and you would
Oh.
just be like spinning wheels.
Yeah, and also if you won, me and Abe are just gonna grab you and hang you upside down somewhere and walk away.
That's true.
Now, honestly, if Anthony and I were on like sides of you, we could probably pick up you in the go-kart.
Yeah. That
That'd
was
be
like
great. Oh,
I don't
Oh,
remember if
man.
I remember I did it with Tanner and Joe. I don't know if I did it with you and Tanner, Abe, but I'll walk in between. I'll just jump up on their shoulders and just be like, I'm also tall. I just have my I literally just like, and my feet are like up to like their fucking thighs because Tanner
Well,
and Joe are both monstrous
I'm
humans.
short compared to Tanner and Joe.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. I might have not done it with you because I would have been like, my arms would have been like this. I would have been doing some like Egyptian dance.
Because I'm more regular sized than those fucking giants.
I'm more regular